Hello everybody, today we're going to be revisiting the Sigma I-Series Contemporary Prime lenses, and I'm going to be going over why these are a must-have for any photographer looking for a fast yet compact option of lenses. Let's get to it. Sigma sent me 6 of the I-Series lenses to work with for a few weeks, and I took the lenses out to the Carrizo Plain National Monument. I had a great time shooting a video with our friend Tabby on van life, and in the video I had the opportunity to use all 6 lenses: the 20mm f2, 24mm f2, 35 f2, 45 2.8, and 65 f2, and last but not least the 90mm f2.8. So if you want to see what kind of footage you can get using these lenses, make sure you check out that video after this. I'll make sure to link it down below. Now, it's no secret as to what way the industry is heading as DSLR cameras are beginning to be phased out. The great thing about the Sigma I-Series lens lineup is that these lenses were made specifically for the full-frame mirrorless system. Sigma offers these lenses in an E-mount for the Sony users and an L-mount for Panasonic or Leica shooters. Sigma takes full advantage of this by being able to produce a much smaller compact lens and a much sharper image all the way across the frame. Now today we're going to be talking about 3 of these lenses in the lineup strictly for photography: the 35mm f2, 65 f2, and 90mm f2.8. Like we always do on this channel, I wanted to test these lenses in a real-world scenario, and so I had the idea of taking the 3 I-Series lenses out to the track with my buddy, athlete, and personal trainer Larry in an attempt to capture some stunning sports photography images. Now, I'm in no means a sports photographer, but in a moment, you guys will be able to see the amazing results we got with the Sony A7R IV and these compact yet super sharp lenses. Now, prime lenses typically offer wide apertures and sharp images across the frame, and these are no exception. All 3 lenses in today's lineup have an f2.0 aperture and render exceptionally sharp images from edge to edge, but can also be used to pull a subject out of a not so desirable background with some creamy bokeh. So let's talk about why I chose these 3 lenses out of the 7 I-Series lens lineup that Sigma offers. Now, I wanted to make sure I could produce a variety of shots, so I went with my favorite focal length 35mm to get the wide shots, and I also wanted to be able to get some detail shots and be able to use compression to get some awesome close-ups without getting in the way of Larry, our athlete. This is where the 65mm and the 90mm came in handy. At our widest focal length, you can see how we paint a picture and add story to our subject. I really like using this focal length when I can place my subject in front of a nice background, giving the viewer context to an image. Moving on to our 65mm, I use this focal length to get some really nice portraits, replacing the 50mm focal length. The 50mm focal length, or in this case 65, is the most common focal length used in portraiture, as it tends to be the closest to what the human eye is used to seeing. Choosing the 90mm was pretty much a no-brainer, as I love being able to use compression to really pull my subject out of the background and create some buttery, smooth backdrops. Here's a couple of the stunning images I was able to produce with these 3 lenses, the A7R IV and one off-camera flash. To produce the action shots, my shutter speed was no slower than 1/1000th of a second, and I was using high-speed sync to be able to freeze Larry in motion. And for the portraits, I was wide open at f2, dropping my shutter speed to below 250th of a second. And high-speed sync was turned off, obviously. guys, this was a fun shoot for me and a great way to test these lenses out in a fast-paced scenario. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the quality and compactness of these lenses make it an absolute must-have for any photographer or videographer looking for compact, fast, yet sharp lenses. So if you want to learn more about the Sigma I-series contemporary prime lenses or any of Sigma's other lenses in their lens lineup, make sure you come and visit us at any of our Southern California retail locations or visit us online at samys.com. That about does it for us here today. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on so you guys don't miss out on any awesome content from us in the future. Have a good one.